Alrighty. Hello, everyone. How are you? This is D Bell. Wanted to do a quick training here for specifically for Asirvia users. And if you're not yet an Asirvia user, highly suggest you give it a check out so that you can actually start generating leads to your business really on autopilot. But in this training, what I want to do is I thought I'd help out a few folks. I know a lot of people were having problems securing their links, okay, their links in their broadcast. So a lot of people want to actually use their current company, their current websites, and they want to be able to send people to those websites, but they're not HTTPS secured. So actually, before I even got my devices, actually I have not gotten them yet. I got an email that says I'll be getting them perhaps in the next day or so. But I've been actually promoting this in advance, right? So I noticed a few days ago that I was able to go ahead and start to program my devices, my Go devices. So I said, I'll run a test and see, if I can pick up some hits before the devices even get to me in the mail. And so that's what I did. And they're getting hits. My devices are getting hits as we speak because they're en route to me. And I haven't even set eyes on them yet. That's the power of this, by the way. Doesn't matter where those devices are. You can actually generate leads and get clicks to your sites without them even being in your possession, based on where they're located. Okay, so just wanted to pass that along. So anyway, I did a little test and tried to see if I could figure out an easy way to be able to secure those links. There are different ways to do it. Usually, you have to actually own the domain in order to secure it, make it SSL secure. But I figured out a way to be able to do it where you can actually use your own website link. So if you have a website link you want to use in your promotion, but you can't use it because it's not secure, you want to listen up. You want to pay attention here. And I'll show you that I've actually done this. So I'm going to go into my Asirvia back office here. As you probably know, let me just move out of the way. If you've seen this, if you're in Asirvia already, and you've already gotten your units, you know what this is. This is where you would actually program your messages, okay? I started off with 3. Actually, I plan on getting a lot more of these, but I started off with 3 devices, and I've already programmed these. And that's what I was mentioning earlier. But here's the thing. You might notice that all of my links here are HTTPS, right? They're different links, but they're all HTTPS. Now, 2 of these links, I use a software app. It's a web application, so it doesn't matter, if you have a PC or a Mac, but I use a web application to redirect my links, right? To track my links, actually, to track them, to protect them, and to redirect my website links so that I know on my end what's going on with the traffic that I send to it or the clicks that these sites are getting. So I said I'll do a little test here. You notice these links are HTTPS, right? The site is called ClickPass, by the way, clickpass.com. And I'm going to show you that here in a minute. But what I wanted to show you here is this particular link right here, okay, for this device that I have. And you notice it's active, so it was accepted, okay. This is an acceptable link. It is a secure link, as you can see there. It says HTTPS. But I'm going to actually copy this link, okay, and I'm going to open up a new window. And I'm not going to actually promote this product. Um, I only wanted to use this particular link as a test. I'm actually going to change this the destination of this link here, or put another link in altogether. But I'm going to go ahead and click that, and you'll notice that it will redirect, okay, to my offer. Now, if you notice here, the offer here is just this is a product that came out a while back. Make sure I click that video so it doesn't play. But if you notice here, this is not a secure site, but this is the site that you know, everyone will end up on, but it's not secure. So when you click there, you'll see, click on the address bar, you'll see it says your connection to this site is not secure. So that shows us that the destination site is not a secure site. But that's not, that doesn't matter, right? What matters is that the link that people click on when they click through is secure. Now, you might wonder, well, how did you do that? Well, again, I use this this application called ClickPass, and ClickPass makes all of your links secure in the sense that the link that it generates when you set up a campaign, if you will, it makes that link secure. So I'll go over here to ClickPass, and this is the inside of the application. And you might notice here I got several different campaigns. To create a campaign is very simple. You just click create a campaign, and all you have to do is name, give your campaign a title, put the website address that you want the link to go to. Okay, this will be your promotion, your company, whatever. You will put that there, and ClickPass will automatically generate a unique URL for that. You know, it's kind of like Bitly in a sense, but you can also put whatever you want here. Okay, you can make that whatever you want, and then once you do that, okay, let me just show you an example here. Let's use Asirvia. Okay, let's call it Asirvia link here, and you'll put that information in there. This could be whatever, and then you'll just click check. Right when that box turns green, then that means your link is acceptable in the ClickPass system. Now, if you didn't want that particular link, you can actually click generate new, and it will automatically change it for you. And then you just go through the process here. Let's see. You'll click save. Okay. Click save, and it will save that link. All right. Now, I'm not going to save this one, but I will show you how this works. I'm going to go back to the dashboard here. And let's say, for example, let's just go with this link here. Okay, this is my Asirvia link here, and I'm going to click link, and that will copy it to my clipboard. But you notice here, you see where my cursor is. Let me go ahead and open up another window here. you notice that when you copy the link, it actually is HTTP, right? And that it does that by default when when you click the preview button there and copy the link. All you have to do is just add the S, okay? Because all of the links are secure links. It just doesn't automatically make them secure. It makes you do it. So all you have to do is put an S. Instead of it being HTTP, you would put HTTPS. You would just add the S, and then you would copy that. Okay, that's it. Then you go over to your back office here in Asirvia, and that would be the link that you would use. Okay, here where it says new URL, you would use the HTTPS. Okay, you'll put your message and you'll submit that message and you wait for it to be approved. But as you can see here, the one that I showed you, that was my test, right? So it does work. These links do get approved by Asirvia. Okay. Now that being said, I don't know, in the future if they will continue to allow that. I'm just assuming they will, because the links are secure. But there's another neat feature here in ClickPass that I will show you. In fact, I need to do a little bit of work here, so I'm going to go ahead and show you this here. So click the filter here. I'm going to look for a particular link. This is the link I'm going to work on. Now, one of the neat things about ClickPass is that it creates what's called a password protected page if you want it. Okay, this is totally optional, but if you want a page that is password protected before the user can get to the end page, then you can actually do that. Okay, and what this is it's like a bridge page. So it bridges your end page with the first URL that the person clicks. All right, and there's various reasons you might want to password protect a web page, right? But anyway, I set one of those up for this particular link. See, so what I did is I clicked password protection here, and all you have to do is you select a password. Okay, it could be whatever you want. Okay, uppercase, lowercase, whatever. And then you would put in any text here that you would like. Okay, so for example, and there's a lot of, let me just back up. There's several other things you can do here. Okay, so you enable password protection first of all, which I had already done. You can actually select a background image. You can upload a background image if you like, or you could select from the internal library of the software, or you can define the image from a URL. Okay, that's up to you. So I want to actually show you just to for example's sake, let's go ahead and just look for an image here. Okay, how about this one? Okay, I'm going to use that one. I think that'll work. Let's see. Okay, so I think I selected it, and you could also upload a logo if you like. So if you have a logo, you can upload that. I won't do that there. And then you want some password text, right? So I'm going to put enter the password surveys to continue. So this is, not an opt-in. It's just, a page, a bridge, right? So it kind of it becomes the entryway point to your, to your page, whatever you're trying to do, right? After that, you click save. I'm going to save that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to test this link. All right, so let me go back to my dashboard, and I'm going to go back to that campaign. I have to filter it because I have a lot of different campaigns here. And I want to click preview, and it will open up. Okay, so as you can see here, this would be the page that the person would land on, right? So I say if there was ever an issue, linking straight to your unsecured page, then all you would need to do is you would need to create a link like this, create a link going to your page still, but just use this, this bridge page, if you will, and just create a simple password that the person would have to put in, okay, and they'll click continue, and then they'll go to your page, right? And this will solve any potential future problems. If it's ever something said about your end page being non-secure, okay? So what I'm going to do, just to show you here, I'm going to type in my password. Okay, so I just chose to use this, but you can actually put any text you want here. It's up to you. But you want to tell a person somehow, some way, you want to tell the person what the password is, right? And then click continue. And then when you click continue, it will go to your page that you set. Okay, so it's very simple, right? It's very, very simple. As you can see, you can actually use this application here for any link that you have. It doesn't matter if it's non-secured or not. Okay. Now, another good thing about using something like this, even if you have a secured website already, a good reason to use something like this is to double check the hits that you're getting to your site. So ClickPass actually monitors all of the clicks, all right, all of the unique hits, and it even tells you where these are coming from. If you click the number here, like I just did, it will load up the statistics, right? So you can actually see where in the world the clicks to your website is coming from. It tells you things like the last time it was hit, the best performing date, the most used operating system, most used browser, the country with the most hits, the total hits, and the unique hits. Okay, and so also if you scroll down, you can see the referring URLs here. Okay, and they are time stamped, so you'll see exactly where all of your referrals are coming from, right? So you can monitor that, and also it has a 30-day statistics here as well, so you can see how many hits you got on a link on any given day, right? So that's available to you. And of course here you have this map, so if you can actually zoom in and see exactly where your website is getting hit from. Okay, so like if I continue to zoom in, it will actually show me what cities. So like I have some from Atlanta, Charlotte, got something in Ohio, Chicago. I'm in Louisville, so those hits are me. Okay, outside of St. Louis, okay, Memphis, outside of Wichita. So you see what I mean. So you get all of this data, okay, with ClickPass, right? So I highly suggest, using it. One other thing I want to mention, a reason that if you're in Asirvia, a reason you would want to use something like this. So when you have your Asirvia links set up, right? You're getting the hits, you're collecting the leads, or whatever. So here's the thing though, there's a large portion of people who are going to get your broadcast from your Bluetooth devices, your goals, and they're not going to take action right away. Okay, they're going to, perhaps they'll click through, they'll see what you're talking about, what you're having to offer, and maybe for whatever reason they're not ready to act. Well, you still want to be able to communicate with those people because they already took the action of clicking through. They had an initial interest, but for whatever reason, they weren't able to follow through. Or maybe they were interested, but perhaps they didn't have the time to continue to look into your offer or your promotion or whatever, right? If you are a brick and mortar business, maybe they were interested in your, let's say it was a coupon. They're interested in the coupon, but they just weren't able to use it or whatever the case might be. Those individuals, though, you still want to be able to grab a hold of. You want to be able to communicate and advertise to those people. So how do you do that? This is extremely important because what this means is you can maximize your reach on these highly targeted individuals. So what I suggest you do is I suggest you retarget these individuals. Now, I say that you might be thinking, what does that mean? Well, retargeting is where you actually use a little piece of code that Facebook gives you, all right? And you can actually kind of put them into a bucket, if you will, so that if you ever wanted to advertise to those people or communicate with those people, you can do it through Facebook. And of course, also through Google as well. But I'm just using Facebook. So what you would do, just to show you how that works, and I will actually be, I'll have training on that. So if you don't know how to do that, don't worry. I'll give you some simple training so that you know how to do this. But I'm going to show you now what you would do if you were already ready to do this. So what you would do is you would actually go to your campaign. Let me do that. Okay, so go to your campaign. You want to edit, and you want to go in here where it says tracking. Okay. By the way, you can split test as well these links, so you can add more than one destination link and actually split test your offers. I didn't mention that, but all of the training is also here for you as well. Okay, but anyhow, what you would do is you would go to tracking, and in the head area you would put the Facebook pixel. Now I'm gonna go over here to Facebook here really quick, and of course this is not a training on this, but I just want to show you where to go. You would go to manage ads. Okay, go to manage ads. Let me let that load up. And in the manage ads section, you would actually go and find your pixel. You would create a pixel, excuse me. Create a pixel, and you would do that in the audiences section. Okay. So I'm going to just load it up really quickly so you can see. All right. So you would create your pixel here. All right. Now I've already created a pixel. Let me go back to, here we go. I've already created a pixel right here. Okay, I'm going to copy that. Now this is a pixel for this campaign. Okay, and you want to paste that in and click save right here. Okay, there's other things you can do there, but that's really all you have to do. Now, the reason you want to do that is because every time someone clicks on your link, okay, in your Asirvia promotion, every time someone clicks on one of these links, Facebook will drop a pixel on that person, right? So in other words, you'll be able to, even after the fact, up to 180 days or 6 months, you can actually continue to advertise to that person, right? This person who's already raised their hand and said, hey, I'm interested, okay, on some level. So this will help you not lose any of those potential leads that you have, okay? Those potential customers. These are people who, again, they've already said that they're interested in your offer or your business or whatever. On some level, they've shown interest, and they just, for whatever reason, could be a number of reasons that they did not take action at that moment. So you still need to be able to reach those individuals because they've shown interest. And you have 6 months, okay, just doing exactly what I just did right there, okay, just doing this. You have 6 months to actually continue to promote your offer or your service to those individuals. Now, you just think how much that would mean for you, how much more money you could make, how much more leads, how many more leads you could generate just by simply doing that one thing right there. Okay. So, again, I'll have some training, and go into this more if you all want. If it's something you're interested in learning about, we can do that. Especially for those who, join my team and want to know how to do this stuff. But this is how you do it. So ClickPass, kind of takes care of all of that for you. Number one, it allows you to take any link that you have and make it to where it's approved in your Asirvia back office for your promotions. That's number one. Number two, it tracks every single hit, every visitor, and it tells you everything that you need to know about them, where they're from, who referred them, what time they clicked on your stuff. All this data that you really need to know. It does that. And then number three, it gives you the ability to put the Facebook pixel in there. And by doing that, you can actually promote to that person for 6 months through Facebook advertising. And of course, number four, you can password protect your pages as well if you want. All right. I say that because you probably only, I don't know your situation. It might be another reason you want to password protect a page, but the main reason I brought the password protection up is just if at some point in the future something is said about the end site being non-secure. Okay, but I don't think that would be an issue because the front link, the link that you use in the system is secure, so I don't think that would matter. But even if it's at some point it does matter, at some point you're still covered. Okay, you can still just password protect the page, which is great anyway because that's another micro commitment that the person who clicks through your link has to give you. And the more micro commitments people give, the closer they get to the sale, right? And if you're familiar with micro commitments, you know what I mean. So anything that you can have a person do to say, yes, I'm interested, well, that brings them closer to your sale or your opportunity or your business. Okay, so that's the reason I mentioned, those password protected pages just as a backup in the event that, at some point something is said, right? But anyhow, as it is, without that, it doesn't matter. You have it, with ClickPass. Now, ClickPass, if you go to clickpass.com, you can get this. Just go to clickpass.com. Now, I will tell you this for you guys. I do have a coupon for this. Okay, this is normally $67 a month. I mean, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Not $67 a month. It's normally $67 one time, and then $9 a month. Okay, that's what it normally costs. But I have an exceptional coupon for you. Um, you know, for the Asirvia people, you will be able to get a hold of this software for $1 instead of the $67. You get it $1 for the 30 days, okay, for 30 days, and then it's the $9 a month that it normally is. But instead of it being $67, it will actually be $1. Okay, so it's a 30-day trial for $1, and then it kicks into the subscription of $9 a month. That's a phenomenal deal for you for this and for what all that I showed you that it does. So if this is something that you're interested in, this is a perfect way to secure those links that you use in your Asirvia promotions. You can't beat it. Get it for $1, pay $9 a month after that. So it's very cheap with that coupon code. And the coupon code is let me see. It is let me hold on, let me make sure. So let me let me do it because okay, so if let's say you're on the ClickPass page, you can click sign up or you can click here. I'm gonna here it is. Okay. I've already done it, right? So you will be charged $1 immediately. So when you get to this link, it may say $67 immediately. I've already used it, so I think it's probably it's letting me. Let me try to refresh the page here. It remembers that I've already used it, so let me see here. Hold on a second. Tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to clear browsing data. I know what I'll do. Tell you what, I'm going to use an incognito window. Okay. This way it should work like it would when you see it. Okay. Okay. I am going to, there we go. So if you can see that, it says you will be charged $67 immediately and $9 every month for your subscription. So I'm going to do a little, just do a test here. And let's put in a fake email here. All right. And agree to terms and conditions. And then you'll go to step 2. And as you can see here, it says coupon code. So the coupon code is you put it in all caps, $1 trial. Okay, so that's what it is. The coupon code is $1 trial, the number $1 trial all together, and in all caps. Okay, you put that in, and you should see an apply button come up. If you don't see the apply button come up, just hit enter. Hit the enter button on your keyboard, but click apply. And when you do that, you'll see it. It'll say you will be charged $1 immediately and $9 every month for your subscription. And then you go ahead and you can pay by credit card or by PayPal and complete your order. Okay, so that's how you would do that. So the coupon code for you guys is $1 trial, no spaces, all together. All right, and you can actually get this this software. So for now, it's a fantastic software in my opinion. So I highly encourage you to take advantage of that offer. So that's it for my training today. I'm going to come back again, and if you guys are interested in more training, I'll get into the Facebook stuff as far as the pixels and stuff like that. If you don't know how to do it, just reach out to me. So if you take advantage of this, uh, if you take advantage of this offer here with ClickPass and you need to know how to create your Facebook pixel, just reach out to me and message me, okay? And I'll create that training. So that's how I'll know. So just reach out to me here on Facebook. Um, and I think that's it for now. Hopefully you got some value out of this. But I know a lot of people was trying to figure out how to use certain links and get them secured. This is how you do it. It solves that problem for you. All right. So I'm going to leave it at that. I appreciate you tuning into this, and I look forward to talking to you again. Peace.